Hey guys, Def here, and yeah, I've been gone for a little bit. I'm back with this video where, yeah, I got another project. So, rundown premises behind this is that I live back in the city now, so I want some micromobility, so I built something to do that. So this is what I have. And this thing might look a little strange, but let me just run down and actually show you guys this thing, what it exactly is. So this might be taking micromobility to the next level. With kick scooter or electric scooters out there and e-bikes and stuff like that. Pretty much I call this device the power heel, and that'll make sense in just a moment when I run you guys through this thing. So pretty much, yeah, as you can see, it's an electric skateboard wheel. Um, Here, it's a electric skateboard hub motor. And there's a bunch of 3D printed parts on here that's bolting it to this piece of sheet metal here. And yeah, everything's pretty much contained in this whole thing, and everything goes back to this 3D printed battery sled here. So yeah, uh, and yeah, everything's powered by this 40-volt lithium-ion battery. It's a knockoff Ryobi 40-volt max battery, but yeah, this thing's powered by that. So basically, this thing, as you can see, there's some straps here. This thing straps to the back of your heel here, so you just slide it on and strap in, and this thing pretty much goes for a ride with you. So pretty much you drop your heel down, or when you strap this thing to your shoe. I made this thing so you can use on a kick scooter. So I do have an adult kick scooter just for, like, you know, traveling, micromobility. So I didn't want to make that whole thing motorized because I still wanted to kick it. I still wanted to get exercise with it, but I wanted this thing to help me along if I did want it. So pretty much, yeah. This, I designed it so I can slap it on to, or strap it to my non-dominant foot and use it when I'm tired or when I don't want to kick. And when I do want to kick, I just swap feet, use my dominant foot to kick. And yeah, pretty much how I designed this thing to work. So pretty much, you drop your heel down on the ground, and this little micro switch here with this wheel connected to it engages the system and drags you along, pretty much. So pretty much, yeah, so like that. Let me actually put the battery in. So that thing shouldn't launch because it shouldn't go anywhere because the the thing isn't engaged. So here we go. So click it in. So it's powered now. There's no power switch. Put the battery in and it's powered because you can control your own foot. Not to put it on the ground, or this isn't going to touch the ground immediately because a natural resting position would be like this if your foot's strapped in, and there's some space under it. But pretty much you just drop your heel down here like so, and it'll power itself. So yeah, this thing, the way I designed it is this thing has two different speeds. Okay, I need to stop touching that. So this thing does have a low and a high speed because there's no actual throttle to this thing. I didn't want a throttle to get hooked up to the actual scooter or anything because I wanted to keep it nice and simple. No wires, nothing, everything's self-contained on this single thing, minus this tether back to a battery. So yeah, drop your heel. There's a low speed here, which I'll show you. Low speed, pretty much I think it's half throttle, but then there's also high speed, so you just switch it over when you want to go a little bit faster, and then you can hear it moving faster. So pretty much that's how this thing works. So let me run you guys down on the specs on this thing too. So as you can see, it's powered by a 40-volt lithium battery. which goes back to this motor controller, which is a sensored brushless motor controller, which is if you can see that, it's a ZS X11H motor controller. So from what I understand or what I know, this motor controller is a big motor that's used in the robotics hobby community. I see a lot of support behind it, and this thing was dirt cheap, and pretty much it was able to power what I wanted, which is this motor. The specs are 6 volts to 60 volts and up to 400 watts, which is perfect for what I need, because it goes back to this electric skateboard motor, which is 350 watt rated, and it can run anywhere from 24 to 36 volts, which is kind of a perfect combo. It worked out somehow. Yeah, I have it running off 36 volts, which theoretically it's saying top speed should be around 15 miles an hour, but I'm expecting less because, 15 miles an hour might be estimated no load speed. So I'm expecting more like 12 miles an hour, maybe 10, which is perfect. I don't want to go any much more faster than that on a kick scooter. But, it's pretty much a little bit of an overgrown razor scooter, and I don't want to go fast on that thing because things get kind of scary at that speed, and I'm not young like I used to, so I'm not looking for speed. I'm looking for practicality and mobility. But yeah, everything goes back to this micro switch, which goes to all the throttle controls for it to, work and do its thing, and, put your heel down, it goes. So pretty much that's a rundown of this thing, and as you can see, I have used it a little bit because the motor is, that is a little beat up a little bit. But yeah, that's okay. But yeah, I will show you how this thing actually works, and we can go outside for that. So, here we go.
Okay, ready? Let's take it right. Which way is right? Right.
Okay. Boot strap. And pass through here. This is good. So, strapped in. So, let's see. Works. So, this seems like a great idea in my head, but in practice, does it actually work? We don't know. So, I'm gonna do dominant foot, keep my non-dominant foot with the heel mechanism on deck for now. See how it goes. Good cable dangling back there, but hopefully it doesn't actually get in my way. So I can kick like normal. Hopefully I'm not. So my non-dominant foot, I can just kick it along still. This is low speed, so it's just dragging me along at a, I don't know, normal kick scooter pace probably. Yeah, that's like 7 miles an hour maybe, possibly. This is like average kick speed for me, like 8 or so, 7, 6. I don't have speedometer on, but I'm going by my butt speedometer. I'm at now, half throttle is meh. Could go faster. Let's switch it over to high speed. Testing high speed. Here we go. This is getting me along at a really brisk pace. Gotta be like, what, 10 miles an hour maybe? Because this is like, I feel like that's faster than the fastest speed I can kick it at. So, possibly like, well, top speed of this wheel was supposed to be like 15, but no load speed, I would say 10 to 12, which is more than enough for me. So well, I built this specifically to build my non-dominant foot, so Jesus Christ. This thing is insane. And I have no confidence in these brakes. So, there you have it. That's pretty much a walkthrough of this power heel. It works and it needs some fine tuning because that's like second time I've ever had it out. So yeah, pretty sure I'll get some use out of it being in the city because that's a perfect place for this thing to be existing and to be used. So yeah, I guess that's it for now. So yeah, thanks for watching.